Good morning. It's a fairly cloudy start to the day. We've also got some patchy rain sinking south. Behind that, brighter skies and breezier. I'll have all the details in 10 minutes. Hey everybody. This morning it is a fairly cloudy start to the day. For some of us, there's low cloud mist and fog, particularly central southern England and the southwest as well as Wales. And we've got some patchy rain heading south. Now, this is the band of rain coming in across Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England. That is sinking south. Locally, particularly in the northwest, it will be heavy. And here too, we've got gusty winds. But you can see the extent of the cloud cover, the rain eventually getting down into southern areas. And then behind it, we'll see in Lerwick to 10 in Plymouth, 11 in St Helier. So this afternoon, of course, sunset's much earlier now. There'll be some clear skies across Scotland with also a few showers. Same too across Northern Ireland, some clear skies also across Northern England with a few showers coming down the North Sea coastline. But then we run into all this cloud across the south of England, the Midlands, East Anglia into Wales and the southwest, still with this patchy rain continuing its journey as it will do through the rest of the evening and overnight. Clear skies follow on behind. Quite a strong wind coming down the North Sea coastline, bringing in those showers. And out towards the west, well, we've got thicker cloud coming our way with some patchy rain and drizzle. These are the overnight temperatures, a bit more of a breeze, so not such an issue with some frost. And then just a quick look at tomorrow. There will be some sunshine to start the day. Don't forget this brisk northerly breeze coming down the North Sea. The cloud comes in from the west, so the brighter skies, the further east that you are, though we could see some sunshine around the Moray Firth and Aberdeenshire with temperatures 8 to 11. Sal and Dan. Good morning both. Good morning to you. Thank you, Dan. This morning it is fairly cloudy. We've also got some patchy rain in the forecast, sinking steadily southwards, and it will brighten up behind that. Now, the reason for this is we've got this cold front. This is what's producing the rain. Watch how the wind veers. The isobars turn more northerly, so we're going to have quite a breeze coming down the North Sea coastline, but we still have a ridge of high pressure dominating in the south. So early morning cloud and some fog, especially across South Wales into the southwest of England, Northern Ireland. These are our temperatures, 6 to about 11 degrees. Now, as we head through the evening and overnight, our band of cloud and patchy rain continues to sink down into the Channel Islands. Clear skies follow on behind, a brisk cold northerly wind blowing in some showers across North Sea coastal counties, and then more clouds starting to come in from the west with some patchy rain. These are our temperatures overnight in towns and cities, so in rural areas they will be a bit lower than this. With some patchy mist and fog, but we're not expecting anything widespread. There will be too much of a breeze. But tomorrow you can see the blues indicating colder air still across many areas, but behind this warm front we see a return to milder yellow. So the best of the sunshine tomorrow will be the further east that you travel. You could also see some holes in that cloud around the Moray Firth and Aberdeenshire, and still a brisk breeze coming down the North Sea coastline with temperatures well between 8 and about 11 degrees. Now, as we move from Tuesday into Wednesday, once again another front coming in from the northwest will introduce some rain, some snow in the hills. Tighter gradient in the isobars means that it's going to be pretty windy later on in the day, especially across the north and the west. And here's our cold front sinking south, taking its cloud, and not much in the way of rain left on it by then, but clearer skies follow with those showers. Temperatures in Scotland, Northern England and Northern Ireland between 5 and 7. As we come further south, roughly between 8 and 10 degrees. And there'll be some snow above about 300 metres in the Highlands. Now, Thursday into Friday, we've got low pressure driving our weather, and you can see all this snow here. So we just want to talk about that for a couple of minutes. Later in the week, it's going to be wet. It will be cooler as well. And that snow that you saw coming in from the west, well, it's more likely to be in higher ground across parts of Scotland, Wales, the Pennines, for example, and the moors in the southwest. But in some of the heavier bursts, we might see some of that getting down to lower levels. Worth pointing out, though, that's a long way away yet. And the forecast, of course, could change, but I'll keep you updated as we go through this week. Sal and Dan.
Good to know.
Good morning. Today there's a lot of cloud around to start with. We've got patchy rain sinking south. Behind that, brighter skies and more of a breeze than we've been used to. I'll have all the details in 10 minutes. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. There is some fog around this morning, as you can see in East Sussex from one of our Weather Watchers pictures, but it's not just East Sussex, it's across southern areas. Met Office has a warning out for actually till 8 o'clock across South Wales, Oxfordshire and the southwest. What you'll find is it will brighten up behind it. Now we've got gusty winds across the north and west of Scotland. The wind veers to more of a northerly, that's a cooler direction, and there'll be a brisk wind coming down the North Sea coastline later on. But meanwhile, we do have our weather front sinking south, taking this patchy rain with it. Some heavy rain, though, likely across parts of Wales and the southwest as we go through the course of the afternoon, but brighter skies following into Northern Ireland, Northern England and Scotland, with just a few showers in the north and also coming down the North Sea coastline. Temperatures 6 to 11 degrees. Through this evening and overnight, eventually that rain gets into the Channel Islands. Behind it, some clear skies, brisk winds still down the North Sea coastline with a few showers. But by the end of the night, thicker cloud and again some patchy rain and drizzle will be coming in across the west. So here temperatures won't be as low as they're going to be across central and eastern areas. And don't forget, these temperatures represent towns and cities. They will be lower than that in the countryside. Now, tomorrow we start off with all this cold air in place across many areas, but then it's replaced by some milder Atlantic air coming our way. So we start off on a cold note with a fair bit of sunshine, still this breeze coming in from the north. Day. The sunshine will last longest around the Moray Firth and Aberdeenshire and across parts of central and southeastern England, with our temperature range 6 in Newcastle to 10 in St Helier. As we move overnight, Tuesday into Wednesday, and for Wednesday itself, we do have this weather front slipping southwards. The gradient in the isobars tightens, so the wind will pick up, but we still have high pressure in charge for a time in the south. So a lot of cloud in the south. Here comes our weather front with increasingly patchy light rain in it. Clearer skies follow on behind with a lot of showers in the north and the west, the wind picking up in the northwest as well. And we'll have snow in the highlands down to about 300 metres. That's where it will accumulate from above 300 metres. Temperatures only 5 degrees in Stornoway and Aberdeen, 10 degrees in Plymouth and also St Helier. And then as we head through Thursday and Friday, low pressure takes charge. You can see its fronts coming in. There'll be some rain with that. And this white stuff you can see here is actually snow. So later in the week, the cool theme continues. There will be some rain and there'll be some snow. Now, at the moment, we expect the snow to be across the Pennines, parts of the Highlands, the hills in Wales and the moors in the southwest, above about 200 metres. But in some of the heavier bursts, not out with the realms of possibility, Salindan, we could see some of that getting into lower levels as well.
Thank you.
Good morning. There's a lot of cloud around this morning and some fog and some patchy rain heading south. Behind that rain, it will brighten up with just a few showers, but it will be breezy. I'll have more in 10 minutes. It certainly is. Good morning, everybody. It is a foggy start for some of us this morning. This is one of our weather watchers sending this picture from Hastings this morning. So across many southern areas, including parts of Wales, the southwest, there still is some fog around. There's also quite a lot of cloud this morning and some patchy rain. That patchy rain is going to continue its journey heading southwards through the rest of southwest England. But behind it, brighter skies follow on to Northern Ireland, Northern England and Scotland, with a few showers across the north and coming down this North Sea coastline. Also gusty winds this morning across the north and west of Scotland, and the wind picking up down the North Sea coastline later on in the day. Now that will continue as we head on through the evening and overnight. A few showers coming in here, the rain eventually getting into the Channel Islands, then a lot of clear skies. But out towards the west, the cloud is building and we'll see a return to some patchy rain and also some drizzle. As a result of that, though, temperatures in the west won't be as low as they're going to be across central and eastern areas. And don't forget, these temperatures represent towns and cities. In rural areas, they'll be much lower than that. So as we go through tomorrow, the cold air is in place across much of the UK, but gradually from the west it's usurped by milder Atlantic air coming our way. So many of us will start off with a fair bit of sunshine, still this brisk breeze down the North Sea coastline, the cloud advancing from the west towards the east with its patchy rain on it. And temperature-wise tomorrow, well, we could see as high as 11, for example, in Stornoway, but generally 8s, 9s and 10s. Dan and Sal.
Thank you. What else is happening out there at the moment?
That's right, Dan. Good morning, everybody. There's still quite a bit of fog out there this morning, particularly across some central and southern areas. And we've got some rain, but as the rain clears south, it will start to brighten up. You can see one of our weather watchers' pictures on Keith. So a lot of cloud to start with, the rain sinking south. Behind it, we'll see a return to some sunnier conditions and a few showers. And watch the isobars, how they revert to more of a northerly direction. So the wind will pick up down the North Sea coastline, blowing in a few showers. So a lot of clouds, still some mist and fog to come. Then this rain sinks southwards and we'll see a bit of an improvement. Some of the rain will be heavy across Wales and southwest England. The improvement largely across Northern Ireland, Northern England and Scotland, but still gusty winds in the north and the west, and also coming down this North Sea coastline, blowing in some showers. Temperatures, no heat wave in the north. We're looking at 6 degrees in Aberdeen and also Lerwick. Cardiff, Plymouth, 10 degrees, but St Helier getting up to 11 today. Now through this evening and overnight, eventually the rain gets into the Channel Islands, still this brisk wind, a lot of clear skies before the next batch of cloud and patchy light rain and drizzle move in from the west. So in western areas, the temperature won't fall away as much as it's going to across central and eastern areas. And bear in mind, these temperatures represent towns and cities. In the countryside, they will be lower than that. So tomorrow, many of us starting off on that cold note, but through the day we'll see the milder Atlantic air represented by the yellow colour here moving across us. But if you hang on to the sunshine for the longest, the temperature is not really going to be that great, and that will be in central and southeastern parts of the UK as well as around the Moray Firth and Aberdeenshire. For the rest of us, it's going to be cloudy with some light rain and some drizzle at times, and top temperatures between 6 and 10 degrees. Sal and Dan.
Thank you very much.